In a world filled with social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others. We scroll through pictures of friends and celebrities, admiring their seemingly perfect lives. This constant comparison can make us feel inadequate, leading to a cycle of self-doubt and unhappiness. It's important to remember that everyone has their own struggles, even if they aren't visible on the surface. Self-acceptance is the key to breaking free from this pattern. It means recognizing our own worth and embracing who we are, flaws and all. When we accept ourselves, we can focus on our unique qualities instead of measuring our success against someone else's. This journey starts with understanding that nobody's life is perfect. Each person faces challenges that may not be apparent at first glance. By learning to love ourselves, we can find joy in our own achievements and experiences. In this story, we'll follow a character who learns the importance of self-acceptance and how it transforms their outlook on life. This journey will reveal that the most important comparison is not between ourselves and others, but between who we are today and who we can become tomorrow. Meet Maya, a bright and creative girl who loves to draw and dream up stories. At 12 years old, she is filled with hope and imagination, but struggles to see her own beauty and worth. Maya often finds herself scrolling through social media, where she admires the glamorous lives of her friends and popular influencers. They always seem to have the perfect outfits, vacations, and friendships, which can leave Maya feeling small in comparison. Each day, as she walks through the school hallways, she wonders why she doesn't fit in as easily as others do. While her friends talk about the latest trends or post selfies online, Maya feels invisible, hidden behind her sketchbook. She wishes she could be more outgoing or stylish like them, but often doubts that she'll ever measure up. Despite her talent for art, these comparisons cloud her self-confidence. In moments of reflection, Maya realizes that what makes her unique, her creativity, is often overshadowed by how she perceives others. As the story unfolds, readers will see how Maya's journey leads her to discover her true self-worth and challenge the idea of comparing herself to anyone else. One sunny afternoon, Maya sat under her favorite tree in the park, sketchbook in hand. She busily drew a scene from her imagination when she overheard a group of girls nearby laughing and sharing photos on their phones. Curiosity piqued. She glanced over and saw them scrolling through glamorous pictures of their latest vacation by the beach. Each snapshot seemed more perfect than the last, with bright smiles and beautiful outfits that made Maya's heart sink. In that moment, a wave of frustration washed over her. Why can't I have fun like them? Why do I always feel left out? She thought. Just then, a little girl approached her, holding a crumpled piece of paper. Can you help me draw a unicorn? She asked with bright eyes. Maya smiled, feeling a spark of joy. As she started to draw with the girl's eager guidance, something shifted within her. It was as if the laughter of the girls faded into the background, and for the first time in a while, she felt appreciated for her art. That small encounter became Maya's trigger moment, prompting her to reconsider what truly mattered, sharing joy through her creativity instead of measuring herself against others. After that eye-opening afternoon in the park, Maya couldn't shake the feeling of joy from helping the little girl. The next day at school, she found herself doodling in her sketchbook during lunch when her best friend, Lily, plopped down beside her. "What's up, Maya? You seem different today," Lily said with a bright smile. Maya hesitated for a moment, but then shared her experience with the little girl and how it made her feel valued. Lily listened intently, nodding. "You know," she began, "I used to compare myself to others too, especially on social media. But one day, my mom told me something I'll never forget. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday." Her words struck a chord with Maya. "It's all about being the best version of yourself," Lily continued. "Everyone has their own journey and struggles." With each word, Maya felt lighter, as if a weight was being lifted off her shoulders. This encounter with Lily reinforced that real friendship is about support and understanding, not competition. Maya began to see that celebrating her own path could be the key to finding true happiness. With her friend Lily's wise words echoing in her heart, Maya set off on a journey of self-discovery. Inspired by the joy she found in helping the little girl, she decided to channel her creativity into a new art project. Maya envisioned a mural that represented her dreams, interests, and the things that made her feel alive. She gathered supplies and headed to an empty wall at the park, eager to bring her vision to life. As she painted, each brushstroke became a celebration of who she truly was. The process was both freeing and rewarding, allowing Maya to experiment with colors and shapes without worrying about what others might think. She began to incorporate elements that symbolized her love for storytelling, showing scenes of fantastical worlds and whimsical characters. Maya also reached out to friends and family for inspiration, sharing her progress and feeling appreciated for her unique perspective. The more she embraced her individuality, the more confident she became. This journey taught her that self-discovery isn't a destination, but an exciting adventure filled with creativity, learning, and the realization that it's perfectly okay to be herself without comparison. As Maya continued to work on her mural, she faced some unexpected challenges that tested her newfound confidence. One afternoon, she excitedly tried to paint a giant dragon, but the colors turned out muddy and the shape was awkward. Frustrated, she sat back and stared at her canvas, feeling a wave of doubt creeping in. "Maybe I'm not as good as I thought," she mumbled to herself. But then she remembered Lily's words about embracing mistakes. Rather than give up, Maya decided to view this moment as an opportunity to learn. She wiped the canvas clean and began to think about how she could improve. This time, instead of trying to create something perfect, she focused on having fun with bright colors and bold strokes. To her surprise, this approach led to new ideas. The dragon transformed into a magical creature with swirls of color and whimsical patterns. Maya realized that mistakes are just part of the creative process and often lead to unexpected beauty. Each setback taught her valuable lessons, allowing her to grow both as an artist and a person. Through this experience, Maya learned that it's okay to stumble. What matters is how you rise and learn from it. As Maya continued to paint her mural, she began to notice other artists in the park, each creating their own unique works. One afternoon, she spotted a boy effortlessly sketching a breathtaking landscape while another girl was crafting a vibrant, abstract piece filled with swirling colors. At first, Maya felt a twinge of insecurity creeping back in as she compared her progress to theirs. But then, Maya remembered the lessons she had learned on her journey. Each artist had their own style and story, just like she did. This realization sparked a new sense of appreciation within her. Instead of feeling inadequate, she admired the creativity around her and recognized that everyone has their own path to follow. With newfound inspiration, Maya decided to add elements to her mural that represented not only her own dreams, but also the magic of individuality she saw in others. She painted bright stars and swirling galaxies, symbolizing the unique journeys of everyone in the park. Through this experience, Maya embraced the idea that each person's art and life experiences are special in their own way. This understanding helped her appreciate her own journey even more, freeing her from the burden of comparison. As Maya completed her mural, a sense of pride washed over her. She stepped back to admire her work, which now burst with colors and symbols representing not only her dreams, but also the unique journeys of others. This moment was special. It was a celebration of her achievements and growth. Feeling inspired, she decided to invite her friends and family to see the mural when it was finished. The day of the reveal arrived, and Maya felt a mix of excitement and nervousness as she stood beside her artwork. One by one, her loved ones gathered, their eyes lighting up with admiration as they took in the vibrant scene. "Wow, Maya! This is amazing!" Lily exclaimed, her voice filled with genuine awe. Each compliment made Maya's heart swell with happiness. She realized that sharing her accomplishment brought even more joy than creating it alone. In that moment, Maya understood the importance of embracing personal achievements, no matter how big or small. She learned that celebrating her efforts not only empowered her, but also inspired those around her. As Maya stood in front of her completed mural, something remarkable began to happen. The colors and patterns she had painted not only told her story, but also symbolized her transformation. Gone was the girl who felt invisible and unworthy. In her place was a confident artist who embraced her individuality and creativity. The reactions from her friends and family were overwhelmingly positive, filling her with energy and joy. They didn't just admire the mural, but also recognized the growth she had undergone throughout this journey. Maya felt their support wrap around her like a warm blanket, reinforcing the idea that she was not alone in her struggles. In that moment of shared happiness, Maya realized that transformation comes from within. It was about more than just painting. It was about learning to love herself and understanding that everyone has their own path to follow. She saw how far she had come, appreciating each mistake made along the way as valuable lessons rather than failures. Maya's heart swelled with pride as she accepted herself fully, flaws, talents, and all. This journey would forever change how she viewed herself and others, reminding her that true beauty lies in being authentic and celebrating one's unique journey. As Maya reflected on her journey, she realized that her mural was more than just a piece of art. It was a testament to her growth and self-acceptance. Each stroke told a story of overcoming self-doubt and learning to embrace her individuality. The experience had taught her valuable lessons about the importance of celebrating personal achievements, no matter how small, and the power of surrounding oneself with supportive friends and family. Maya understood that everyone faces their own challenges, and that comparing herself to others only held her back. Instead, she chose to focus on her unique path and the beauty of her experiences. This newfound perspective filled her with gratitude and joy, reminding her that life is not about perfection, but about progress. In the days that followed, Maya continued to paint and create, sharing her art with others as a way to inspire them on their journeys. She became an advocate for self-acceptance among her peers, encouraging them to appreciate their individuality. As she moved forward, Maya carried with her the knowledge that true beauty lies in authenticity and the courage to be oneself, inspiring others to do the same. This story would forever remind her that comparing oneself to others is unnecessary. Every journey is uniquely beautiful.